Hello. This is Elizabeth Griffin, your indie author from South Philadelphia, and welcome back to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please take a moment and do so, and definitely leave comments below. So this is about the sixth or seventh attempt at making this video. I wanted to talk openly and candidly with you about something that has been on my mind for the longest. I was talking with family members about the educational system and about how our young people are being educated in their thinking process, and the fact that it seems like so many people don't think logically or critically, and they gravitate and believe in so many different conspiracy theories without even investigating it or looking into whether there's a foundation or not to believe in this. They just take this information as truth and just start spreading it. And it's disturbing because I always thought that people were born with a certain level of common sense, and that certain things they could weed out as being something that they thought was logical or made sense. But I'm finding there are so many people that believe in so many different theories, and I wonder, what were they taught in school? What were they taught in elementary school? A lot of them can't read. A lot of them, they can read the words, but their comprehension is atrocious. They can't comprehend or understand what they're reading. And it's so disturbing, because I'm thinking these people need to fend for themselves. These are young people. A lot of young people don't read books. It's just, and I'm not indicting all young people, but I see that there is a trend, and it maybe has always existed, because I've always heard conversation, even when I was in school, about the educational system, and about in certain areas certain children aren't receiving the type of education they need in order to survive in this world, in order to compete on a state level and also on an international level. And when I hear some of the discussions and some of the things that people believe in, I'm just astounded. There's no foundation or basis for of truth in what they're saying, and they accept it, as I said, and they spread it on. And and it makes me think a lot about, as I said, my children's education. They all went to Catholic schools, from pre-K all the way up to college in some cases. All of my kids have some type of secondary education, and I am just so thankful, because I'm no different than anyone else. I work 3 jobs at some point in my life in order to educate them. I wasn't really able to afford Catholic education. I just discovered through working with other people that the Catholic system had a process where if 2 of your children went to school, all the other children went for free. So if I paid tuition for 2, all the other kids went free. So I had 4 kids, so 2 went I paid for, and then the other 2 went for free. But as they moved on in their grade levels, it came to a point where I had to pay the full tuition for the last 2 children. And the same thing with with high school. You paid a percentage for their education. So it's always been costly. But I'm so thankful that I had those opportunities and those benefits to educate my children. And I'm concerned, because there's so many children out there that their parents can't afford that type of education. And that's why the charter system came into effect. So many people were champion charter schools and other types of private schooling, so that their children would have a chance at learning and at competing on a nation level with other kids. So this video is just discussing the fact that there is a serious problem in our education system. There's a serious problem with children not being able to get the type of education they need, whether it's because of truant reasons, whether it's because of the safety of the schools. Maybe a lot of children don't feel safe, whether it's because of financial reasons. There's so many things that are impacting our young people and affecting their education and affecting their chances at life and at surviving and at being productive creatures and people in the world. And I don't say creatures as in to offend people, but it's just, they need a chance to survive. And I see so many children suffering, and we're not even going to talk about the type of violence, the homicides, and the things like that are going on. But our children are they need our help. And I don't know what the answer is, but I just wanted to make this video. So leave your comments. Let me know what you think. Let me know your experiences. And before I conclude, I can just say that I went to public school all my life. I ended up going to a vocational high school, which I had to compete to get into that school. And the only reason I strove to get to that school was because I was afraid that I would get lost in the regular public school system. So I went to Bach. Area Vocational Technical High School, and I majored in business, and it has helped me and allowed me to get so many different jobs and have so many opportunities. So I just would like that for our children. So as I said, leave your comments below. Let me know what you think. Follow me on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. And as always, love, peace, joy, and happiness. And pray for our children. Pray for our young people. Pray for our world. And until next time, bye-bye.